strong.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the It's Just Football podcast. Hope you're doing well. I'm absolutely shitting myself because it's Chelsea v Manchester United. I'm really am very nervous. But we've got two Chelsea fans today against me, which is not great. Santi is unable to, come today, but he is wishing. I think he's wishing United to win actually, because Chelsea fans are Chelsea fans. But Maani, why don't you choose our guest?
Thank you, Oscar. Today we've got Michael, Chelsea fan, best club in the world. Michael, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Good to hear. So Oscar, start the preview.
Yeah, right. Okay. I'm really nervous. I think this has got all the hallmarks of a Chelsea win, and after Atletico, it's really quite nerve-wracking. And basically, if you don't know, at my school, it is me, and the rest of the year is Chelsea fans. So it's basically shit. So we're going to go into the most dangerous players you look out for in the both squads. Michael, I'm going to go to you first. One player United need to look out for, right? It's just one player.
I think probably Mason Mount. Because, or maybe actually, I think Kovacic is really underrated, and he performed brilliantly against Atletico, and I think he could be a real game changer for Chelsea.
Very good.
From Man U, I'd probably have to go either Cavani with his late game drama, or the obvious one, Marcus Rashford. Very
nice. I think you've hit the nail on the head there. I think Kovacic is really underrated. I think a lot of people, like me, I'll admit, he had that brilliant season last season. Then the FA Cup, he kind of went down. And in the final, he obviously got sent off. And then he didn't have a great start to the season. But I'm too sure he's been brilliant. He really has. And, Mason Mount, he's proved, I think, me and a lot of people wrong. There was, in November, there was just this thing of, he's only good because Gareth Southgate and Frank Lampard love him. But he is actually a serious player, and I think he could definitely be influential in the Euros. We're going to win it. I'm telling you now, we're winning it. That's probably not going to happen. And I think Rashford and Cavani might not be fit, which will be really bad because Martial, well, we all know about Martial. He played good against Sociedad, but he still didn't get any goals. Been poor the whole season and nowhere near the heights of what he was last season with that 23 goals in all competitions, I think. Maani, you're the Chelsea fan. Very excited, of course, after Atletico. Really pissing me off. But carry on. Who are yours?
Well, I think I agree with Michael. Kovacic is a quality player. I think Oscar, as you said, he kind of had a dip in form, and he was probably one of our worst players towards the end of Lampard's reign. But under Tuchel, him and Jorginho, we call it Jovicic, the midfield two. They're doing so well. I think the balance works so well because Jorginho, he kind of slows the game down, he keeps the structure of the team, and Kovacic just has his dribbling is ridiculous. He can just glide past anyone. But I'm going to go with someone else. Look, obviously there's the obvious Olivier Giroud. He's lethal in the box, and if he gets the chances, he will put them away. But look, a defender can't really be dangerous, or a centre back can't really be dangerous. But I'm going to go with someone who I think we should look out for, and I think hopefully is finally his time to kind of improve and mature as a player. I'm going to go with Andreas Christensen. He's been quite good ever since Thiago Silva got injured. In the middle of the three, his passing abilities are really good, and against Atletico, against Newcastle, he was quite good. Obviously, Southampton, he didn't actually play, but that's probably why we actually conceded. I think he's playing really well at the moment. And if he continues his form, I think it'll be hard for United to break down our back five. But I'm going to go with Christensen.
Right, okay. Well, what that is just a cover-up because you're shitting yourself about how Thiago Silva's not in the squad. That's what it is. It just is. And I think, our attack, you can say we only get penalties, but the thing is that defences shit themselves every time they see Rashford, Bruno, not Martial, actually, Cavani, all of them working in that three. And Greenwood, I hope he does start. He can, you know, he's not had a great season, and that is not great. And he's not lived up to the hype which he was. You know, I remember that Aston Villa as a highlight of him last year, that Aston Villa game. But I hope he does get back to what he is, and I think there's no better place than Stamford Bridge. Look, we haven't talked about him yet, but I think the best player on the planet right now. And I know a lot of people, viewers at home, are going to call me delusional, but he isn't. He's just brilliant. Bruno Fernandes, what a player. People still call him a pen merchant, but the funny thing is, he's not. He is honestly a world-class player. And I think Chelsea saw last year that what they saw the set piece delivery. He hit the post in that 2-0 win. They haven't really seen him in a proper game yet, and I think today, this Sunday, he's gonna show his quality if United perform. Right, we'll go into the score prediction. Then we digress players. It's quite a fairly obvious Chelsea, Man United's most dangerous players. Michael, as a Chelsea fan, what is your score prediction?
I'm normally quite pessimistic about the big games with Chelsea, but I think we can definitely win it considering our form. So 2-1 Chelsea.
I wouldn't want that to happen. I do think, I hope it's not a 0-0. Like, it was such a boring game back in October. Like, I think Mendy was the man of the match for Chelsea. It was just shocking, and it was boring. But yeah, Maani, what's your score prediction?
Well, I think whilst Chelsea are on form, I think United are also on form. Look, it was 0-0 in Sociedad game, but they weren't playing the main players. Shorteye came on. Congrats to him as well. That was good achievement. But that was a kind of, Oli was resting on a few players there. They won 4-0 against Sociedad. It is Sociedad, but it was still a good result. And I think United are also on form. Having said that, I think United's leaky defence at the moment will kind of collapse in this game. I think we're going to get 3 goals. And then I think United will probably, Bruno will score like a scream, or Rashford will score like a counter attack or something. So I'm going to go 3-1 Chelsea.
Well, you haven't scored more than 2 goals under 2 shots, so I don't think that's going to happen. But
we've been playing against defences that literally sit back, like fully.
We still haven't scored, so you know. But funny. But Slabhead's got a big game ahead of him as well. Actually, Olivia, if Giroud plays, oh my God, don't understand. If Giroud plays and Maguire is not man marking it with his aerial ability, we bought him in for his aerial ability. If he can't mark, how old is he now, Maani? 35?
34.
34, like no pace striker, then we've got some serious issues. I hope Bailly plays because of the pace of Werner. And we saw how much of a difference that was on the weekend, on the Thursday, even though we did not score, which we should have, but Lindelof started to do an MMA move. We saw how good defensively we were. Yeah, I'm gonna go 1-1. I'm gonna stay on this fence. I think both teams will score. I've said that so many times, it's been 0-0, but I hope they do. It would be a better draw for us than for Chelsea because of Chelsea's current form. And I also think that we are unbeaten on the road for a year and a month now. And I don't see it coming to an end at Stamford Bridge. But yeah, leave your comments down below. I know a lot of Chelsea fans watch our videos. You're going to be very, very, very happy if you win. And I'm going to be depressed. But that's all right. Maani, have you got anything else to say? Nothing else?
Not much. I think unlike the game last year, I think in November, was it? I think it will be a much more entertaining game. Hopefully not a 0-0, as you said. But yeah, both attacks. United probably have a better attack, but we have a better defense. It will be end to end. I'm hoping. And hopefully it's a good, exciting game. But yeah. Thanks, Michael, for coming on.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Michael, very much for coming on. I hope you'll be, very depressed yet tomorrow. That's not a mean way. It's just Chelsea I want to lose. I think that's probably it. Leave your score predictions down below. Do subscribe. You might as well. It's free. How many percentage of money? 70 not subscribed. That's shocking. Yeah. Shocking effort.
70% not subscribed. Please just subscribe. It's easy.
Even Michael's going, that's shocking. Yeah. You want it. Give a like. Go comment down in the score predictions, and we'll see you on next week. So thank you very much. See you next week. Thank you for watching.